Hello and welcome to today's cooking class. My name is Jacqueline McGrath. Super excited that you're here for another installment of how to make a quick meal in minutes. And this recipe came simply because I had some leftover white wine. Go figure, right? Normally I have none left over, but I had a little bit left, and it was some local Pinot Gris. And I thought, you know what? Rather than me drink it, why don't I just tuck it aside and make a meal today? So I ran to the grocery store and got some chicken breasts, and I've cut them into chunks. I'm going to do some skewers. If you'd sooner use chicken thighs, you're more than welcome to do that as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to marinate this hopefully for about 30 minutes. In the meantime, you can, while it's being marinated, you can make a quick little salad and of course get your grill ready. We're actually going to coat this and marinate it. Some of the products that we're going to be using is our lemon pepper. Now this normally is not in our product line. I love it. It basically has like a real zip of lemon. It's got organic lemon powder in it. It's got a little bit of organic coconut, some cornstarch, a little bit of sugar, onion, sea salt. So great flavors, and it's got a bit of a zip, and that's what I'm going to love about this. The other thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to add a little bit more in flavor in that. We're going to add a little bit of our herb and garlic dip mix. Now, just so you know, this should be something that's a staple in your kitchen, especially during barbecue season. My kids used to call it Mom's special bread, but if you just buy a loaf of French bread and mix a little bit of this with some butter and slather it on and wrap it in foil and throw it on the barbecue, you will have the best garlic bread. Honestly, so delish. This is a good marinade for beef as well. So we'll use that. And then once we've got this marinated, we are going to coat it with some of our crispy, crunchy coating, which is a gluten-free coater, which is, it's got a rice spreader in there, it's got some flavor. And then we're going to, yes, believe it or not, coat it in everything. We're going to throw it on the barbecue. So let's get started, shall we? So to marinate this chicken breast, let's grab that leftover wine. Now, if you don't have any leftover wine, you could use a little bit of lemon juice, would be perfect for this. We're going to add some oil. That's olive oil. Don't use the expensive stuff, just your regular olive oil will work. We're going to open up our lemon pepper, grabbing our 4-in-1 spoon here. And I want to get some good flavor on here, so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of our lemon pepper. 4-in-1 spoon again. Make sure this is mixed well. And last but not least, because I want to enhance the chicken flavor, I'm going to throw in some of our Nourish broth. If you're not familiar with this, this has a fraction of the sodium that store-bought chicken broths have. And I love it because it really enhances the flavor. So grab your 4-in-1 spoon again and throw that in. And all we need to do is mix this up now. It's all mixed. Let's pop this into the fridge, get our skewers ready, and start making our salad. So our chicken has been marinating now for about 30 minutes, and it's time for us to start getting this together. I'd mentioned that we're going to be making skewers, and I wanted to showcase. These are called the Grill Boss skewers. I love them, love them. They're only available during the summer, and they have a sharp point at this end. They also are flat, and I love that they're flat because it prevents your meat from spinning. I'm sure if you've done skewers in the past, you know that that's a bit of pain in the derriere. The top, it's actually got a clip, and this clip you just press down and you push, and it pushes your food off, which is great. And at the end, there's a little dot. I don't know if you can see it there, but that prevents this from sliding right off, but getting your food off. So these are the Grill Boss skewers. Grab them while they're available. They're sold in a nice nylon package. You get 6 of them in here, And I personally recommend that you get 2 sets. So we're gonna take our medium-sized bowl, and what we're gonna do is we're going to now pull our chicken out. We're going to coat it, and then we're going to put it on our skewers. So this is our gluten-free, as I mentioned earlier, our gluten-free breader. And it's basically got rice bread. It's got a little bit of sweetness in it in that it has some honey, but it's also got some sea salt, some onions, some garlic, some paprika, just really, really great flavors. So put that in a bowl, and then we're going to carefully take out our chicken and we're going to put it in. Try to eliminate most of the liquid because we just want the flavor. And what we're going to do is we're just going to toss this in our breader, mush it around, which is why I've got the gloves on. And then we're going to simply add it to our skewers. While I'm doing this, I might as well give you some fun food facts. So here's some interesting thing about lemon pepper. Lemon pepper, of course, is good with asparagus and chicken and salmon and shrimp. But it originated in Healdsburg, California. That goes all the way back to 1967. A product engineer, his name was William, and I hope I don't butcher his name, but it was called like Schoenfeld. Anyway, he actually created lemon pepper, and it took by storm the west coast of the United States. Now since then it's traveled because it's just so amazing. So if you've never tried lemon pepper, make sure that you do, and perhaps it's this recipe. I love it, and it's available only for a short time here. It just popped into our product line, I think last week. So grab it while it's here. So there we go. We've got our chicken out. You can see I've got a little bit of liquid in there. And now all we're going to do is I'm just going to use my hands, and I'm just going to get that breader coating all that chicken, and then we're going to start putting it on the skewers. The moisture that's on this chicken is just going to make this stick really, really, really well. I think you can probably see that. So now we can simply just grab our skewers and start threading our chicken on. These are going to be straight chicken. If you want, you could do veggies in between, but I'm actually going to be serving this with a nice green salad that's got, what am I putting on it? Blueberries. I've got some green apple. Of course, I've got my greens, my red onion, because you know I love red onion. I mean, do I not put red onion in everything? Could be an addiction, right? When you've got your skewers done, I find that this is one of the easiest and best ways to prep. So this is our baking sheet with our liner, and you can see that it rests on either side and it's not touching the bottom. But if you happen to have skewers that were drippy because maybe you coated them with an oil and it's not got the breader to absorb them, this is a great way to save yourself a little bit of time when it comes to cleanup. So again, like I said, just continue grabbing your skewers and threading them and getting them ready. I've got the barbecue, by the way, started. The grill's gonna go, I'm gonna try to get it up to 400 degrees, and then we're gonna put these on. Chicken will cook very, very fast. So I've got my skewers ready. Let's go out to the barbecue, shall we? Okay, as you can see, I've got the barbecue going here. And you notice I've got a little bit of a tray here. What you may want to do is make sure you coat a little bit of oil on there, because we do have the breader on there and the breader could stick. So let's just get this a little bit closer so you can see what I'm up to. We've got our skewers here, and all we're going to do is we're just going to set these on. Put put a lid on it. So about every 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to flip them, get them cooking on the other side, and then you're going to be eating. In the meantime, in that 3 minutes, this will take hardly any time to clean up. So let's just go do that, and I will be right back so we can flip these. Isn't that great how they're not spinning? How's it looking? Time to flip them again. You can see the value of having those flat blades so you can turn them from side to side and cook those. So we're down to our last 2 minutes. So I think what we'll do right now is we'll sit back into the kitchen really quickly and make a balsamic vinaigrette for our salad, and we'll get this plated so you have a great meal. Sound like a good plan? The salad dressing I'm going to make today is our balsamic vinaigrette. Of course, it's going to be nice and light. And so all we need to do is grab our mix. I've got olive oil in here, get our 4-in-1 spoon. We're gonna scoop approximately 2 tablespoons of our seasoning. We're going to also add, I'm using our prep bowls. If you happen to have these, lucky you, but we're going to add some balsamic vinegar. Just watching it go to the line, and simply mix this up. If you would prefer having something a little creamy, you can also add some dry mustard in here, or other things I've done is mayo or a little bit of yogurt to make it a creamy sauce. So it really just depends on what you want. So we'll just let that mix, and now I just need to sneak back to the barbecue because I am fairly confident that our chicken will be ready. So let's turn this over here. I know I can turn this off now. How's that looking? Yum? So here's our chicken skewers. Look at the lighting. Wow, it's so bright out here. Okay, so we're gonna take all this inside, get it plated, and we're going to get our meal on the table. So I've made my salad, I've got my dressing. Let me show you how awesome these skewers work. Don't these look delicious? So as I mentioned, these clips are so handy. All right, so we've got our chicken on here, and now a little bit of our salad dressing. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about dinner tonight. So I hope you enjoyed today's cooking class, and try lemon pepper skewers. I can smell the flavor. I want to eat that so badly. Anyway, we will see you again next Thursday when we come up with another cooking class. As you know, Epicure can make meals super fast, super easy. Cooking doesn't have to be complicated. And you can have a great meal on the table in minutes. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again another time soon. Bye for now.